Hello, everyone. Welcome into more Seven Wonders Duel here on the Sorcerer Network. This is a very interesting start. All these are really nice wonders, to be honest with you. And then to pair that with economy, theology, agriculture, and strategy, that's pretty good. All right, I'm going to take Colossus and Circus Maximus. And then this is a pretty easy first choice in grabbing this. I'm assuming my opponent grabs the glass. Unless my opponent really wanted to, go heavy on the sciences. But I think what that does is that means we discard that science card. So my opponent can't get it for free. And then we'll kind of see what my opponent does, because I wouldn't mind, depending on what this card is, I'm probably taking this workshop. Even though it reveals two cards, one, it's nice to know what Egyptian card this is. It really just helps inform our decision. And second, okay, well now, I'll say I'm going to take the science. Now I get the science card without having to reveal the two cards. So had this not been a science card, had it been like a war or a blue card, I probably would have still taken the science card. It's a little bit unfortunate that we don't get that. Okay, so I'm going to go with this is not raw. I'm going to take two symbols. Even outside of a science victory, there's just so much good stuff here. There's so much good stuff. Oh, that's super. Oh, I've never seen this strategy before. This is super interesting. Really? Really? Because, okay, I've always thought about doing this, but I just haven't. Because my opponent very easily could have stolen a wonder early. I guess I get it. Kind of. But also not really. Huh. All right, well, this is an easy one. We're just going to go ahead and discard that. Interesting. Okay. I would have forced me to... I'm happy to take the wood. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely. Okay. Because these cards... very likely to be yellow. I love that my opponent is pushing the gate towards me. I mean, I'm not saying, there by no means nothing is a guaranteed win. But holy cats, this is going well. Okay, excellent. I will happily take this. These have to be yellow cards. We've only seen one. So I've allowed my opponent to place every single one of the Pantheons, and then look at this. Really? So, I actually think I just discard this. And then I actually think that I do this. I guess I'm winning the war, or I'm losing the war, so I wouldn't have had to do that. But still, this puts me in a really good position in terms of money. And so now I get to go first. I don't really care about this. I care more about getting this, and this is just too good. It's just too good. And then we'll probably go for the 12 coins next turn. This is just really setting up our economy. My opponent there was only one yellow card in that first age. No tavern, no wood reserve, no stone reserve. That's nuts. If I can get economy here, this is a pretty insane economy game. Because I have a very large resource advantage at this point. The other nice thing is I know that this Phoenician one is the stealing of a resource. Okay, so 100% we're doing this. I don't want my opponent to get an infusion of 12 coins. Definitely not. That's totally fine. I mean, my opponent is getting points, which I don't love, but, you know, I actually think that this is an okay play. And then I actually think that this is an okay play. I'm surprised that my opponent isn't doing this. I guess it would cost all their coins. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So I'm going to do this. And what do we get here? Man, Ra is just too good, I think. I mean, I know Bale is really good, but we don't need the resource. And we don't have economy yet. And so there's no guarantee that we get economy. I think what's better is just taking an extra turn and the only wonder that my opponent can play right now. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to continue on this. I'm not going for a science victory, but why I changed here is because this gives my opponent a resource token. So I would rather have my opponent do something with this one and then me grab this one. That is what I would like. Yes, absolutely. So now I can do this. I can take economy, and I win because my opponent has forfeited. I think we were in excellent position in that game. My opponent made some weird plays in the first stage. That I'm not entirely sure what the strategy behind it, but also it hurt that it hurt that there was only one yellow card in the first stage, and it was the first one that went to me. Oh man, another great set of wonders. Divine Theater, I think, is just too good. And ultimately, I don't care about any of the other ones. I'll happily grab this. Oh, that's interesting. I think that these two are good. And then I believe that the Wood Reserve is what I would like. Okay, that makes sense. And then I might as well just take the wood. I get to place this. I think I'm just going to throw law over here. I know if my opponent starts going science, cool, we'll deal with that. It's funny that we each got the pair of things. Very hilarious. Okay, pretty standard play from... Okay, so this is now very interesting. I want to do it like this. I don't love any of these science tokens or progress tokens to where I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got to start some science things. Yeah. I think I'd rather just have the free resource. I think that just seems better. Oh, interesting. Okay. I am very okay with my opponent spending 9 coin. Opponent spending 9 coins there. As well as I am pretty okay doing this. Excuse me. I am also okay doing this because I'm gonna throw Minerva there. This is concerning to me. I think that I would love to do this. It's maybe a little aggressive, but I don't care. Man, especially with this, I just think this is better. I know it gives up the glass, but I think that's just straight up better. I'm just gonna give my opponent the first turn next age. Okay, it was raw. It's a little unfortunate because it probably means that the Divine Theater is going away. Really? Whoa. Well, 100% doing this. I do not care about losing that. Because now, with every single thing, like, my opponent's not going to get... Oh my goodness. I'm so happy with that. I'm not happy with how my resources are looking, but... So, like, yeah, let's gate this up, man. Is there anything in the discard pile that I want? Not really. Is there anything here that I want? This is kind of a bad bunch, but I mean this is an overperformer for me, so I'm gonna go with it. And if nothing else, what I'm doing is I'm ruining the value of my opponent grabbing the Sanctuary. It's essentially an extra turn. Okay, I'm in. I'm just going to discard this. It's fine. Yeah, very fine with that. Let's just go ahead and grab this for a coin. I want to make sure that I don't fall. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay. What do I want to do? Oh, I want to do this. Because I don't want this to happen. And I also don't want to reveal either of these. Okay, my opponent is going for it, my man. My opponent is doing it. Okay, well, I will happily take the glass here. What thing here do I want to do? I think I just want to discard this for coins. I'm really okay. I mean, I gotta watch. Man, I really want this, but I'm gonna discard this because I think I don't want my opponent to be here with more of Age 2 left. And we end up getting it. So I'm very okay with that. This really helps out my resource stuff. That's a little unfortunate, but... Oh. I don't really think that helps my opponent all that much. And I'm okay with my opponent spending 4 coins for that. I may regret that decision, but I'm very okay with this. And I'm just going to discard that so my opponent can't get it. Okay, so we're just trying to prevent a war victory. That's the main thing. So I am going to let my opponent go first here because if my opponent wants to pay 5 coins for this stuff, that's almost all of their coins. Love it. The other thing I can do is I can Zeus something. And in fact, you know what? Just going to roll the dice. If this is a war card, so be it. Okay. Here's the other thing we can do. Okay, so let's do this, and we're going to activate this for free. And I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this top one. I know this isn't one. Okay, that's excellent. Well, I cannot take this, so I'm going to take this. I'm actually a little bit surprised that my opponent did not save their extra turns. So we have to do this. We have to go to the discard pile, and we have to grab this war card. But that was where that play discarding it means we don't have to pay 8 coins for it, and we now get rid of it. So yes, this gives my opponent a lot of coins, but this gives me points. And at this point, I am hoping just to get points. 6 to one, half dozen to another. I don't know where the war cards are. I'm just hoping that I don't uncover the 3 war cards. It's really the main thing. I am going to do this because it will give me some coins. Beautiful. All right, so that should seal the deal here because now I'm just going to back this up. And now there's no way that I lose. The war, anyway. Okay, I think we're okay here. Not a very high-scoring game, but we got it. We got it. We did it. That was a 2 very strange games. Very, very strange games. But 2 very, very good games. So that we came out on top. So hey, if you're enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and we will see you next time.